Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is Rev Trev, and we are on a four-game winning streak. Let's go. Oh my goodness, everyone. This has been a fantastic road trip. Are you kidding me? Got to make sure the mic's on. What a road trip. Nobody would have thought this. Everyone's like, whoa, guys got to watch out. This is a tough road trip. It's a tough road trip, everyone. Okay, I don't know how many games we're going to win. I don't know. You know what? You know what's tough? Is the Vancouver Canucks. That's what's tough. That is what's tough, everyone. You need to understand that this team's legitimate, that this team's out to play to win. This team is hard and tough to play against. That's what I'm talking about. Exactly what we all predicted. Best in the NHL. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so, hey, listen, if you like passionate, realistic, honest Canucks content, hit that like and subscribe tonight. And you can follow me on Facebook, on X, on Instagram, and on YouTube. If you're not doing that yet, please do. I'd appreciate it. I'm pumping out a ton of content. It's been insane, everyone. Absolutely insane. Glad that you're here. Another massive win by our Vancouver Canucks. We win 4-3 in an overtime thriller. Wow. This game was absolutely insane. Now, the big question I want to ask you tonight is something that I think is important. Brock the Rock Boeser is having a great season. How many goals do you think he will get this season? How many goals? I thought he was going to score 35 goals this year. He's on pace for 4,000. It's awesome. It's amazing. Post in the comments, how many goals do you think Brock Boeser will get this season? Put Brock will get, and then whatever the number is. I think 35 for me is a little too low now. I'm thinking maybe 45. I mean, maybe 45. So let me know. So 4-3 over the Penguins in Pittsburgh on the road against Crosby, Malkin, Carlson, all the stars, all the future Hall of Famers. We come into Pittsburgh and we beat the Penguins. Let's go, everyone. Oh, man, and I'm loving it. So we're going to get into a lot of comments here tonight. J-Lo, good to see you. Hello. Glad to have you here. Jesse, good to have you here, man. Pumped about it. Nanaimo Shoe Repairs in the building. What a statement game. Absolutely fantastic night. Loving it. I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. Spark says, let's go, Canucks. Go, Canucks, go. Carol's here. Let's go. We're all jacked. We're all pumped. Hey, I don't think I've seen you. Is it Drolette? Drolette? I don't know how to say that. Post it in there. Welcome. It's good to have you. It's good to have you, man. I'm so pumped that you guys are all here. And I'm going to definitely get into this game. I just wanted to stop and say hello to a lot of people who are already here tonight. Okay, so let's talk about the pregame real quick. So Demko was to start, how did you think Demko played tonight? I was very impressed. I mean, he had a lot, especially in the third period. He had some really significant saves, and I just love watching Demko play. I think he's a not only a great goaltender, he's an all-star goaltender. If you guys have not voted today, today is the last day. It's the last day, everyone, to vote for your Canucks. Last day of the all-star voting. Please go on NHL.com/all-star. Vote right now while you're listening to me. Please do it. Vote for Demko. Vote for the lotto line. Hughes is already in the big game, and then I'm voting as well for Hronek. So you guys do whatever you want, but I'm telling you that's what I think you should do. So pregame, excuse me, Demko to start. Felt like he had a really good game. Juleson was a healthy scratch, and so the big question tonight was Brock. How many goals is he going to score? Post it in the comments. But this lotto line is on fire. It is absolutely red hot, insane. Before the Pettersson goal, okay? Before the Pettersson goal, they had 12 goals, 14 assists in 3 games in 1 period. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? 12 goals, 14 assists in 3 games in 1 period. Then Pettersson goes on in 4 games, scores the overtime thriller, gets another goal. So that's 13 goals. I don't know if one of our other guys got, let me just look real quick here. We'll bring it up. Let's just bring it up because it's way more fun for everyone to see. Pittsburgh Penguins, Vancouver Canucks, share it. Boom. That last goal, only Hronek got it. I mean, only Hronek. Pettersson, that was just, what a pass. What a deke. What a goal. Slid it through the 5-hole. Man, okay, so want to know something hilarious tonight? Okay, so I got off work at just before 5. I raced down to go to my daughter's basketball game tonight. My daughter is in grade 12. I'm coaching. I'm one of the coaches. I'm one of the I co-coach. We had a game. I looked at Twitter. I saw that we were up 2-0, that the lotto line had scored twice. And then I coached a game. We won by, 15 points tonight. We had a good night. And then I had a friend come who lives in Richmond, used to live in Nanaimo. And full disclosure, didn't know what the score was. I said, yeah, I think the Canucks are winning. He goes, no, I think it's 3-2. We looked at the app, and it's 3-3 going in overtime. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I was going to go home and watch it. I still wanted to do that. So I came home. I knew that we had scored 2 goals in the first period. Then I realized, no, we scored 3 goals in the first period. They scored 1 goal in the first period as well. So it was 3-1 after 1. And I'm like, how does this get to 3-3? And I don't really want to watch this. But Vancouver had the pressure on. So I was super impressed. At how hard we fought. I felt like we looked like the better team. I thought we were easily going to win. No idea how they were going to tie it up. Now, Crosby, it was nice to watch Crosby tonight, wasn't it? I mean, he's a real treat. He's a legend. He's going to be considered one of the greatest of all time. Malkin's going to be up there as well. Same with Carlson when he's done his career. It was just fun to watch those guys. We always watch Edmonton and Vegas and LA and Calgary, and it's like, oh my goodness, it's kind of nice to see a different team, isn't it? But I didn't know who won. So I watched the second, the third period, and then get this, everyone. Get this. My buddy, Sean, who texted me, and he said something like, the Canucks, hey? And I'm like, which he knows, like most people know I don't watch things at the live time. I mean, with Vancouver, I've done a lot more this year. And I'm like, I don't know if he's meaning that they were up by 3 goals, and then all of a sudden they lost in overtime 4-3, or if we won. I didn't know. So when I watched overtime, I was like, oh, I'm bracing myself. When that pass happened and Pettersson had the breakaway, I'm like, please score, please score, please score. And he scored. I'm like, let's go. I was so excited. I was absolutely so excited. But it was fun to watch Crosby. And I want to jump into a couple things tonight, but I just wanted to talk about that. I'm just going to jump over to the comments here. So I want to know how many goals you guys think are going to score. So Nanaimo shoe repair. The big question is how many goals will Brock now score? I said 35 to start the season. He's on 60, and he said 15 in the playoffs. So that means 45 in the regular season and 15 in the playoffs. I like the way you're thinking, Nanaimo. Okay. J-Lo said, I wasn't able to watch the entire game, stuck in traffic. They didn't salt the road. Oh, okay. Well, I hear you. I missed most of it too. I came and watched second and third. Brock will get 43, Scott says. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you're right. Just Dave. Okay, Dave. Big D. Dave. Okay. This is as good as it gets. Going to bask in the sun. We don't get this often enough. Typically, we suck for 10 years. Hope we can sustain this. Canucks are moving up in Stanley Cup odds for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Everyone is happy right now. Oh, my goodness. Not going to sleep until the Cup is in Vancouver. Second line center. All right. First time on your live, Scott, Todd, welcome. So glad to have you. You saw me on SDPN Game Over. I really enjoyed that. The only thing there's two things about that I didn't enjoy. My lighting was screwed up. I was so mad at the lighting. And I didn't want to leave the camera and go and fix my lighting issue because I saw someone do that in the stream. And then my video glitched the entire time. My video never glitches. So I'm really unsure why it did that. Okay. I have no idea why it did that. So, but love being with Clay. Like him and I have good chemistry. That's what I've learned. It was so much fun. It was just fun to talk about the Canucks. He's a great dude, and I'm a big fan of his. So, thanks for being here. Gravely, both teams hot going in. Not surprised it went to overtime. Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. And my prediction was that we were going to lose in overtime to. Boy, this feels a little bright. Speaking of bright, let's turn that down a bit. I thought we were going to lose in overtime to the Penguins. If you watch my predictions video, that's exactly what I said. So I was like, please don't be right. Please don't be right. So just like Adam Lee says, like and subscribe. When the live stream, how about the Arizona game on the 18th? That's my birthday. What do you mean, when's the live stream? How about, because you think we're doing that at Boston Pizza, right? I don't think we're live streaming at Boston Pizza. They should give me like advertising rights, everyone. Canucks fell asleep a bit after the league. Yeah, Angela, you're probably. Oh, Carol, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate you and all your videos. I really think that Brock will get 45 or more. How is your family? Are your family Vancouver Canucks fans? Yes, because if they are not Canucks fans, they're not allowed to stay in our house. They're not allowed to eat. They're not allowed to sleep. They're not allowed to go to school. They're not allowed to go to work. I'm just kidding. You know what? I'm the biggest Canucks fan for sure. But my son said that we are going all the way. So here he is right here.
We are winning the Stanley Cup this year. Go Canucks.
There you go. That's my son, Oakley. And he's been saying that we're going to win the Stanley Cup this year. I love his optimism. I love his passion. So good to have him here. So yeah, are they Canucks fans? Sure. But they're not as diehard as me. I watch all the games. They don't really watch many games with me. My wife, the odd time watches. But yeah. But thanks, Carol, so much for and thanks for gifting a membership as well. I appreciate that. Jesse, did you get it? Nice. You can post emojis in the comments, dude. You can so that's pretty cool. And Carol, you're awesome. You're awesome. You know what? I didn't notice Hoaglander, Dave. I didn't notice him at all tonight, and I wasn't sure. So please let me know what you thought about his game that you were impressed by. Yeah, dude. Hey, listen. When I put in the comment this is what I talk about all the time. I'm passionate, man. I'm passionate. Now I'm realistic. I'm honest. Like I thought we were gonna lose. I thought we were gonna beat the Devils. I thought we were going to lose to the Rangers. I thought we were going to lose to the Islanders. I knew that everyone would be mad when I said that. And I thought I was going to do an overtime loss to the Penguins. So I try to have realistic things. Like I don't want to be the biased fan, right? At the end of the day, I love being wrong when they win. Like, let's just be honest, right? So Dell wasn't happy about that undetected Malkin slash. Refs were determined to even the score. I don't know if that's true. Because, yeah, I do think the officiating was definitely suspect tonight. Let's talk about that real quick because I have it in one of my things for tonight. I want to ask you a question because it did get chippy. But what did you think of JT Miller's antics tonight? I felt like he was a little like there's one thing when you have playoff JT Miller. I felt like the penalty he took on Crosby was so unnecessary. Just like cross-checks him, double hand in the back of his top of the back of his neck, nails him to the ground. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why? That was so unnecessary. I love JT Miller. I love his grit. I love how he plays playoff hockey from game 1 to game 82, and that he's going to play playoff hockey in the playoffs. Okay. But I was not impressed tonight with JT when he dragged down the player in the middle of the ice and the officiating. Nobody called that. Are you kidding? And then all of a sudden, the Penguins are ticked. Getzel is being a jerk. Graves is trying to be a tough guy, and he's a big boy. They're going after Garland. They're going after Quinn. Quinn Hughes got beat up tonight. And I'm just sitting there going, hey, this is going to get nasty. They didn't like each other. I mean, granted, Miller was going after Crosby, so they're not going to be happy about that. But what did you guys think about that? I'm just going to go to the comments quickly. And Nanaimo said, Sydney tried hard, but Petey won it. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to this. Oh, my goodness. Adam Lee gifted a membership too. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get to this. Crosby is trying to draw a penalty. Hey, lefty all around. Good to see you. I don't know if I've seen you in here yet. Maybe I have. But Crosby was hanging on to him too at center ice. JT Miller is my favorite Canuck of all time. That's awesome, man. I'm with you. I love watching him play. Yeah, Malkin's little slash on Demko was cheap. Todd, I am with you 1,000,000%. Wait, isn't your son a Blackhawks fan? Well, we do love Bedard, but we know Matt Wood, who got drafted to the Nashville Predators. We were hoping he was going to get drafted to Vancouver. So I believe my daughter met Bedard. He was in the same house. She just went over to Matt's sister's, Matt's house, but it was hanging out with her sister, and I think Bedard was at the house. So it's funny that way. So I didn't know that until like last week. My daughter was telling me that story. I'm like, what? Hey, Curtis, good to see you, man. We're having a great road trip. Okay, let's get back into this. Dave says, love JT tonight. Crosby hit our guy first, and nothing was called. A few plays later, then JT decided to let him know. Okay. I didn't see all of it, so I'm leaning in on you guys. Crosby's doing a lot of stuff and not getting called. Both Garland and Miller were dead. Yeah, they were. Bieksa is my all-time favorite Canuck. I mean, he was awesome to watch. Brock and Elias was good. Yeah, absolutely. Officiating was great tonight. Wow, put their whistles in their pockets and let them play. You like the rough stuff. I mean, you and I are from the old school. We loved all that rock'em sock'em hockey, right? So, Gravely, what are you laughing at? Oh, you're talking about let them play. Okay. Duck, tell me why you're the reason we won today. Tell me why, bro. I feel like I'm singing some kind of song there. Gentle Draft. I love, look at that picture. That is awesome. Did you see my 93-mile-an-hour slap shot versus that? Yes, I did. And I saw the one against San Jose. I was impressed by both. Well done, Gentle Giraffe or Chaos Giraffe. As long as you look at that neck. That's awesome. I love it. Hey, guys, if you're new here, please hit that like and subscribe. But that Gentle Draft, that's awesome, man. BX are my favorite too, followed by Miller. Okay, cool. Since people are naming their favorite Canucks of all time, it is Pavel Bure, and mine too. Mine too. Favorite Canuck of all time. And then favorite Canuck off the ice is Trevor Linden. I definitely. You like my giraffe shirt? It's hard to see. It's pretty small, but I'm going to look at that later when I get it. That's awesome, man. What's this? I don't understand that. The streamer? I don't know. Maybe. Can't stick around. Work tomorrow. Congrats on the win. Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Hope it gets better for your Blackhawks sooner than later. Okay. So want to just quickly mention a few other things. Guys, this line is on fire, but Pettersson has turned it up a notch, hasn't he? He's got like 7 goals lately. The winner, like he just, I mean, granted, he needs to play with some guys, right? Like once they put those guys on his line, then all of a sudden we're like, look at how good he is. It's like, well, every player needs players to play against. I play with. Gretzky he was one of the only guys that you could like put like nobodies on there, and he made them into somebodies. But everyone else needs people like Crosby. I mean, has it been Crosby's when like Getzel and Hornquist? I don't know who's been his line mates. They haven't put him and Malkin on the line a lot together. I mean, they have, but it's more been on the power play. But they made it so Crosby drove that line, and he still scored like 100 points a year. So I'm not really sure. Pettersson, 2 goals, 2 assists, game winner. He was awesome. He was awesome tonight. Now, I got 2 more things I want to say. I want to dive into some more comments from you guys first. So Dave says the steamer. Stan Smeal, the steamer. Dave, he's your favorite of all time? That is shocking. I'm glad he is. I didn't get to watch him a lot. He was before my time. I kind of got the tail end of his career. Nanaimo likes PD as his favorite Nuck, so you're hoping that they re-sign him for sure. I gave the intermission speech in the opposing team's locker room, and I'm a double agent. I told the Penguins to play horribly. Thank you, Duck. Thank you. Good night, Nanaimo Shoe Repair. Good to see you, man. I hope your day at work goes well tomorrow. It's so crazy how the whole league standings are so close to the top. It's a race for sure. Victor, good to have you. After this road trip, Demko is my favorite of all time now. I love Demko. In fact, I picked up a bunch of his rookie cards during COVID, and I'm thinking they're going to go up. Yeah, so I think I got 2 of them now, 2 or 3 of them, so I'm pretty pumped. Pettersson's recent play has me more certain than ever that he was injured for a bit. Yeah, Daniel, that's what I was saying is like that's the only thing that made sense. Either he's slumping or that he's, you know what I mean? So, Curtis, I'm super surprised at how the Winnipegs are doing this year. Gary Bettman cannot be happy that the Vancouver Canucks and the Winnipeg Jets are the top 2 teams in the NHL. Like, honestly. Okay, Todd S. Oh, favorite Canuck of all time? Yeah, it's Bure with Stan Smeal. Wow, Stan Smeal getting a lot of love here, guys. Getting a lot of love. Such a good dude. And still with the Canucks. Yep, absolutely. King Richard is your favorite? Wow. I feel like Hans is in. Is that Hans in your body? Like Hans from New York, who just had his birthday, who was at the Islanders game, was at the Devils game. Like, I'm wondering, because he was saying how much he loved King Richard. I wonder how management is looking at PD's production. Could be bittersweet, sweet, like what happened to Horvat. Could be. I still think we're going to sign him. I just don't know how much. So you could trade me and Pod Colson, and I make $6 million for Malkin, who makes $6 million, and play Kuzi with Malkin. McCabe, that's awesome. Cliff Ronning was awesome too, man. Peace out, Gravely. Is it snowing where I'm at? Let me just see. I don't think it is. I can't. It's really dark now there. I can't tell. Why steamer? Because I'm that old. Yes, that's exactly what my thought process was. Carol says, Dell, I really think we are going to sign him to a long-term contract. We're signing him. We're singing in the intermission. They were saying in the intermission, we were talking to Pettersson's agent. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay. I'm a bit frustrated. Blackhawks were up 1-0 on the Jets and blew it. If Winnipeg lost, we'd be back to over. I mean, think about that. Think about that's what's frustrating you, Daniel. Smeal was first Canuck I met as a kid. That's cool. Japan 4, you're in the building. Good to have you here, brother. Oh, guys, say hello to Japan 4. Good dude. If the Canucks make a trade or get a guy at the deadline, who do you think we need for a second-line center? Carol, you're not going to like this because I'm just going to be real and honest with you guys, and I think I should make a video on this. I do not think the Canucks need to make a trade. I think this team is legit. I think it's good. Barring injury, we don't need to do anything. But if we do, I don't know. Like I am definitely, I want to make this very loud and clear. I am not in the trade the first round pick camp. I do not ever want to trade a first round pick unless we get a guy like JT Miller in return. Okay. The idea, I do like getting Lindholm from Calgary. That's the guy I would want, but it would be a rental because we wouldn't be able to afford him because he wants $9 million next year. So I don't think we should even trade for a center, but if we did and it was a rental price, I would want Lindholm. But I don't know what other centers out there I'm open to there. So based on the eye test, Colorado looks like the best team so far. They overplayed their top line though. Yeah, that could be. Maybe Dell. I mean, Vancouver looks pretty good too, but there are only 5 minutes left. Oh, really? Blackhawks are up 1-0. Okay. Is that you, Tyler? Gentle Draft looks like Millsy. It's me. Okay, no longer snowing, but the roads are frozen. Okay. J-Lo, I don't know where you live, but interesting. Prove it. Oh, he wants to prove it. Victor, my buddy. Victor Cherkoff, 1 p.m. start on Saturday in Buffalo. Hope the start time doesn't mess them up. I agree. Looking forward to, and Buffalo's been on a bit of a tear lately. Did they win tonight? I think they did, right? Let's just quickly look there before I forget. So let's go to NHL.com. And Buffalo won 5-3. Tage Thompson was on fire tonight. He had 2 goals. And Cousins got the empty netter. Giroux had 2 goals. Love Giroux. Love that guy. Okay, so yeah. So just a heads up, everyone, when it comes to this game coming up here. 1 p.m. start. I had a friend who died on Christmas morning. And I have his celebration of life service Saturday at 1 p.m. So I'm not going to be streaming that night. We're also going to a friend's house for dinner or hang out after. So on Saturday, I'm not streaming at all. I'm going to check out the scores. I may watch it later. I'm not sure, but I just want to give you guys all a heads up that I'm not going to be streaming because Buffalo, playing in Buffalo at 1 p.m., even though normally it's a great time for me to watch hockey, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to see that. So I just want to let you guys know that. So yeah, I'm emceeing the service. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on that. It's a young guy and my friend named Brendan. And yeah, sad that he left. So left us all. So Carol, my power went out. Oh no, that's not good. Myers' neck is the real MVP of the season, right? With my improved play and a 93-mile-an-hour slap shot, I want $7.9 million next contract. And I think you may be able to get something like that, but just not with the Vancouver Canucks. Dell, not sure about that. Sometimes Colorado is really good, but they've also blown a bunch of games. Yeah. It is you. 7.9 over 4 years, right? Here, totally agree. Okay. Sean Monahan, honestly, like, when's the last time he's been really relevant? Guys, I would not be interested in Monahan at all. Right now, it's the Jets that are playing the best in the West. I mean, technically, I don't know. Hey, Kempner, what do you think about this? So if we start off with a few goal lead, you think we should readjust our lines back to normal so we have more? Oh, you know what? That's a good idea, Japan 4. I never thought of that. That might work. I like that idea. I mean, if we're up 3-0, put the lines back, get it so it's 3-4 strong lines. I like that idea. Yeah, so there's not having no-show periods. Yeah. You're in South Vancouver, in the hood. No, it's good to have you here. 5-3. Is that what you're predicting in the Buffalo game? Is that what you're predicting? Trading might wreck the chemistry. Dreamer, I'm with you, man. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Clear skies, windy as hell, and -18 with wind chill and chillax. Really, Todd? I did not know that. It's been cold, but I didn't really realize it was -18 with the wind chill. Okay. No, Trev, we need to get depth. We have depth. All the stars are aligning this season. Canucks should take advantage. This may not happen again for years. Maybe. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, I'm sad that he's gone, but I'm really thankful for his dad. His dad and I are really good friends, and looking forward to being a part of that tomorrow. Yeah. It was a heartbreaker. We were sad to hear that my friend passed, for sure. But thank you, everyone. My son, I'll tell him that he's actually really entertaining. He's really entertaining. He would do awesome. So, I didn't realize the traffic, everything was bad tonight. Thanks, everyone. Canucks are in Columbus on Monday morning, odd time, 10 a.m. What? 10 a.m. on a Monday? Is it? It's not a holiday. Why would they be? That's weird. Are you right about that? My kids put this new thing on my phone. It used to just go straight to my... There it is. 10 a.m. Monday at Columbus. Are you kidding? I'm going to have to watch it at work. No. Okay, Toronto overpays. Maybe I go there. Bring back Tanev. I mean, that might be an option there. Myers looked dangerous tonight. Jerry robbed him with the glove hand. Yes, shot was labeled for the top corner. I agree. Yes, I telegraphed it with my body language. Hard to hide the body language. Okay, with wind chill, it feels like -20 in Vancouver. Thanks, Carol, so much. I appreciate that. My first ever Canucks game, 2019-2020 season, it was against the Sabres. Myers scored his first ever goal as a Canuck. Interesting. 7.9 or no deal. I get it. Smart, do you live in Prince Rupert? That's crazy, man. If you do, that's awesome. I'd love it. I love it. I almost moved there when I was a young adult. So Martin Luther King Day. So not in Canada, but in the States. Yeah, really, it happened. Okay. Most cars can't drive 93 miles an hour. I want 7.9 or no. Yeah. Oh, your first game was against the Sabres too. They won 2-1. Yep. That's cool. That's awesome. You guys are at the same game. Okay. Last couple things for tonight. I want to talk about this because this got a lot of traction. And speaking of, I'm glad Carol brought up the trades. Okay. What do we need to add? But there have been so many Gutzel trade rumors today. Did any of them make you pause and say, I'd do that? For me, most of them were, that's the most ridiculous trade ever. I would, as a Vancouver fan, I'd be so angry. I'll tell you one of them that I saw. Gutzel for our first round pick, Kuzmenko, Podkolzin, and was there something else? There might have been something. I think that's it. I'm like, there's no way. I would never do that deal. Why would I do that deal? First of all, I don't want to trade the first round pick. Second of all, is Gutzel, is he going to re-sign with Vancouver? Or is it just a rental? And I really like Kuzmenko. I want to keep him. So, and Podkolzin has potential. So I don't mind trading, but that one was terrible. Anything that you saw today, post in the comments right now. Did any of them make you pause and say, I do that? Okay, now before we get into so I'm waiting for you to post that. I just want to remind you, if you haven't hit that like and subscribe button, please do. Also, I want to give shout outs to all our members. So thankful for you. Thank you for those like Adam Lee and Carol and Steel Dog who have gifted other people. Was Monty did that as well. If you do $4.99, you get loyalty badges next to your name, and they can post that are in the comments and live chat, and then custom emojis to use that. And definitely use those emojis; they're a lot of fun. But you can also be a next level member, which is $14.99, and that gives you all the RevTrev perks, membership perks, early access to new videos, membership shoutouts, group Zoom call for all next level members. It'll be a 30-minute Zoom call. So something to consider, no pressure. Just want to let you know. Okay. So going there. I also think that Pittsburgh, I'm not sure Pittsburgh wants to trade Gutzel. Like he was on the number one power play tonight. So thanks a lot, Curtis. Good night. Yeah, it sucks that my friend Brendan passed away. I'm doing okay. I'm just looking forward to being with their family on Saturday, doing that funeral together. VX WXZ. What? That is the most random not gamer tag, YouTube tag ever. That's good to have you here, man. Are you saying no to? Oh, you didn't see any Gutzel trades that are good. Myers is looking good for a change. Dave, yeah, he is absolutely no way. Okay, and he's worth so much more. Okay, no deal. It was an awful deal, absolutely awful deal. He's the heart and soul of the Pens. Why would he? Well, I don't know. I don't know if they can re-sign him. I don't know. Agree. Let's wait and see how Kuzi will play in the playoffs. There you go, J-Lo. I like that. You're talking my Canucks love language here. Gutzel and Pierre Joseph for Kuzi, Hogs, and a first. So, Hans, did you think this is a different Hans, by the way? This is, I don't know where he lives, but my friend Hans lives in New York. But does Kuzi Hogs? Yeah, I don't like that. Maybe that's the deal I saw. I don't like that deal at all. Hey, I'm glad Carol used her emoji in the chat. That's awesome. Canucks win. Absolutely. The problem with rental deals is why would you offer full value for a player you probably won't re-sign? I might do it if Gutzel stayed around for a couple years, but 2 months. Yeah, exactly. Canucks win. Absolutely. I don't think we need a star player for depth. We need another forward off the radar, like what Tampa Bay did when they got Maroon. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh, what about me? Because I didn't get to your thing yet, man. I didn't get to your thing. Oh yeah, and you're a member too. That's what I'm saying. Yes, you are a member as well. There's a number of members in here tonight, guys. Very thankful for all the members. Dell's a member. Duck's a member. Who else is here that's a member? There's a number of people here who are members. Anyways. Pittsburgh asking too much. Yes, it's probably true. I don't know what they're asking for. I hit that like a butterfly and got stung by a bee. I'm the greatest of all time. I shoot 93. Someone needs to screenshot this. Vilander and a first they want. Forget it, guys. No way I would trade them for that. No good trade, but trust the management with the trades they do. Yep. Okay, I'm with you. I live in West Van, -9 here. I don't know what's the weather here. I gotta check it out. If you haven't followed me on X, on Instagram, on Facebook yet, please do that. Okay, the weather is -5 in Nanaimo, -5. Crosby's the heart and soul of the Pens, not gets old. Of course he is. But he took over the game once they fell behind. Yes. I would only do it if he signs an extension. I agree. Was that hands from the Mighty Ducks? I don't know. It might be Japan 4. It might be. Okay, so I just want to make sure I've got everything I have down tonight. If you guys have not voted yet, I voted today. I can't vote again. This is the last day. Take the time right now to do that. Now the last question, vote in the lotto line and Demko, guys. Do that right now. I also did Hronek, but I don't know if he's going to get in there. Okay. So we talked about 1 p.m. start against Buffalo, no live stream. And then my last question for tonight is this. When do you guys think the Canucks will lose their next game? So if we go to Canucks.com, actually, just go to Canucks schedule. Canucks schedule. I'm just going to bring this up for everyone, okay? I want you to post in the comments, when do you think the next loss for our Vancouver Canucks is going to be, okay? And so I'm going to bring it up right now. I don't know if you can see that well. You can see the logos, can't you? Okay, so we play the Sabres next on Saturday. Then on Monday, we play the Blue Jackets. Then we play the Coyotes on Thursday night, 7 p.m. at home. And then we're at home on Saturday night against the Maple Leafs. Blackhawks, Monday, we are not losing that game. Bedard's out for 6 to 8 weeks. If we lose that game, that'll be awful. And then the Blues again, Blue Jackets. And then the Hurricanes coming to town, Bruins. Like, when do we lose the next game? Guys, when do we lose the next game? Post in the comments. I want to see what you guys say. In Langley, feels like -19. Okay, I hear you. Okay, so Angelo says the Leafs. Okay. Dell says Columbus. Okay. So are you saying like Monday morning? Wow. Yeah, we need to beat the Leafs. Absolutely. Han says Boston. That is so far away. That's February. Could you imagine if we didn't lose until February 8th? Yeah, poor matinee record is pathetic. Yes, I agree. Blue Jackets, okay, so a lot of you guys think we're going to lose Monday morning. 10 a.m. might be the sleepy. My only concern is, oh, yeah. All right. So that's what you guys think. So I like this one. I like the optimism, the biasness of the Bruins coming into town. I just really hope we beat the Bruins, man. That's what I. And in all honesty, the Bruins, like that, if you guys look again, February is going to be insane. They play the Hurricanes, the Bruins, the Red Wings, the Capitals, Blackhawks, which should be okay. Red Wings again, then the Jets, Wild, Avalanche. Guys, this is going to be and the Bruins again. They play them twice that month. Kraken's playing good. We finally play the Kings. We play the Penguins again, but in Vancouver. That should be a good one. That's an insane month for us, guys. Play Boston twice. We play the Red Wings twice. We play the Hurricanes, the Avalanche in Colorado, the Kraken, the Kings. Yeah, I don't know how we're going to do next month, but it will be exciting to watch, right? It will be exciting to watch. Okay. I think we might get tripped up by one of the weird AM time games. If not Leafs, I'd rather lose to Columbus, honestly. Okay. You know how much money we can win? No, I don't know. We always play iffy on weird time games, okay? So you think it's going to be Todd thinks it's going to be the Coyotes. 4 p.m., I'm going to be ripping a slap shot past Samsonov for my fourth. Then I'll get my 7.9. And that's why Monday scares him Japan for. All right, everyone. I hope I'm wrong like that Bruins prediction, right? Okay. Please hit that like and subscribe. I want to thank you for being here. I actually need to go. I have some things for the funeral that I'm celebration of life for my friend Brendan that I've got to get ready for tomorrow. But I do want to thank you for being here. I do appreciate each one of you. And what a great road trip. 4 games in a row. Who would have thunk that? Not me, obviously. And that overtime goal by Pettersson was awesome. I loved it. I loved every minute of it. Thank you for all my members that have been here. Thank you for all that hit that like button on this video. Thank you for those who've even subscribed tonight. Appreciate you. Thank you for watching my videos and my content. I really, really appreciate it. I don't take you for granted. I'm very grateful. So have a great night. And I guess I'll be streaming Monday night then. Monday night, late Monday night, because obviously I won't be streaming while I'm at work. So have a great day. Talk to you soon. And go Canucks, go.